Hello there. Thank you. Thank you for the applause. Thank you. I have been having this deep inner conundrum over the last couple of weeks, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to present myself on the internet. A couple weeks ago, I reviewed public freakout videos. Last week, we watched some of my crackhead TikToks. Yeah. This week, however, is something completely different. I want to show my skills that I've learned while living alone in a one-bedroom apartment, and that is the art of cooking. Now I know what you're thinking. Eric, you don't look like you cook. You don't look like you do anything in the kitchen. And the answer is you're absolutely right. The only thing that I do in the kitchen is eat. So, there's that. But I'm here to show you that I am versatile in all different types of things here on the internet. I can review something, I can be a crackhead, and I can cook something that's high in carbs and probably not good for my health or my indigestion, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, this is what we're going to be cooking today. Hamburger helper. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why are you making hamburger helper? The answer is just because this is the only thing I know how to make. Sorry, internet. I know how to make this just because it's very simple and the packaging on the back gives you the instructions. I'm all about using the instructions to make food here, people. This says rice, sauce mix, and corn chips. Carbs. That's it. That's all it is. In the back, look at how neat the instructions are. Look at that. You could use beef or chicken. I'm using beef because, let's face it, I like beef. Chicken can suck my... Sorry. This is going to be a hot train wreck, and I want to make sure that you guys are entertained. Dedication here. You should, you know. So, full disclaimer, when you're watching this video, pay no attention to my face. Pay attention more to the food, because I woke up this morning with,
This side is swollen.
I don't know what happened. I'm trying to figure it out myself, but hey, it adds to my uniqueness, right? As you can tell, I am wearing my trusty cap and my jacket because
not only do I like to cook in style,
it is freezing cold in my apartment.
heat's gonna turn up in a little bit.
So just watch. Today, we're gonna be making hamburger helper, and this hamburger helper meal is
Crunchy taco.
It's Taco Tuesday. I don't have any taco shells, so this is the closest thing that we're gonna get, people. Budget. Here's what the ingredients call for. 1 pound of ground beef, 2 3/4 cup of water, and 1 cup of milk. I don't know what any of this does, and I'm just gonna be following the directions. First off, I woke up and I only got 5 hours of sleep. The second thing is I woke up and my eye was swollen. So if I miss measurements or anything like that, I'm sorry. It's probably gonna burn, so I'm already expecting it to be trash, don't worry. Also, I am trying to test out new things. I'm not using my trusty mini microphone. So I'm trying to figure out things. Let's get our ingredients, shall we? Let me take you with me. I travel a lot and I do things differently. Let's not look at my fridge. I don't want you to look at my fridge at all.
We love dairy.
Let me also get my measuring techniques here. Okay, I got this thing at a Kroger for a couple of dollars, and let me tell you, it helps me because I can't do math, and this has it has everything in lines, like... Yeah, I can figure it out myself, but, you know, I just can't do it when it comes to the kitchen. Y'all are gonna figure that out within a matter of moments. Oh, also, this is our pan. It's gonna be used. So I have another internal conflict here. Sometimes I use oil, sometimes I use butter. Do I wanna use one that's gonna cause me indigestion problems, or do I wanna use something that's gonna be fattening? I decided on butter. This says original 40% vegetable oil spread. So that means I can use this as oil, in case you didn't know that. You probably did. I just didn't because I like to read labels. Let me get my other utensils here. Spatula, not lay spatula. SpongeBob. Not sponsored. Ta-da. This is 93% lean, 7% fat. So we're... First thing it says here is to brown beef in 10-inch skillet over medium-high heat for 6 to 7 minutes, breaking up and stirring. Let's see if I can do that myself. I don't know. I have an electric stove. That means things heat up faster and are more prone to burn. So we're gonna try to figure this out together. So here's what I'm working with. Don't mind the that. But this is the butter. Here's the meat. There's the cow's pee. There's the measuring cup for said cow's pee, you know.
All the ingredients.
We have butter melting here, people. Give me a second. So I want to know how you guys are doing. How are you feeling about the coronavirus? Now that our governor was a little bit too idiotic and opening too early, I would like to think that he tried his best, and I gave him a chance. But, you know, when it comes to viruses and stuff like that, it's clear that nobody knew what the they were doing. But what else is going on? How are you feeling? How are you doing? What have you been doing? What'd you do over the weekend? I can tell you about my weekend. I was doing this and... Let's continue on here. Our butter is making nice bubbles, which means that it's getting ready to burn. So let's put our meat in and see what happens here. I'm scared. You should be too.
I'm Rachel Ray.
So this is my point of view. Now I can see it's sizzling, breaking it apart. Let it sit there. Should really just come crumbled up here, folks. But you know what? This is the part of cooking that I enjoy. Extra work. And it just breaks my back.
Break apart. Break apart.
So much work, but so much fun. I love adulting in 2020. I just love it. Now that that's done, we're gonna cover it up and see what happens. It's smoking, so that's probably a bad sign. There's a lot of smoke coming out, but you know what? We don't mind it. We're figuring it out. That's still out. I don't know why. Ooh, I am intrigued. As you can tell, the meat is now starting to get more brown. There's still little red parts, but that's gonna happen. Don't mind that. That's gonna go out. Giving you an accurate representation of what's going on here. It kind of smells like the metal is burning, but that's okay because, you know, we're cooking, so it's gonna happen, right? Is it supposed to happen? Somebody
Help me.
getting hot in here. You know what the 1937 saying always goes, can't stay in the kitchen, get your ass up out of the heat. Now I want to know, what's your favorite meal to cook? I want to know what you cook on the daily. Let me know in the comments, because
I'm sure I'm probably not gonna do it if it's too complicated.
apparently this is easy. This is supposed to take about a good 20 minutes. It's already taken me 15 just to do this shit. Everything's burning, so that's good. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the liquid ingredient. 2 74/4 cup of water. Pour that in. 1, 2, 3, 7, 10, 11. Then what we're gonna do, pour our milk. 1 cup of milk. We did it. Maybe like 1 1/18 cup, but that's fine. Pour it in. 1, 6, 8, 10, 14, 17. Now, here's the fun part. We're gonna open this bad boy. So the box says pour in all the liquids, the rice and the sauce mix. Here's our rice. Good. We're gonna pour this in. And then we're gonna pour in the heartburn-inducing sauce mix. Good job, Hamburger Helper. What a way to name your products. Bad boy into the mixture, like so. Yeah, okay. All of it went in. In my eyes, here's the fun part and the easiest. We're gonna mix it all together. I wondered how much money Hamburger Helper made from all this stuff. Pretty sure families across the United States look at this brand and think, why the f is this a brand? And why are people doing this? And the answer is,
Because there's people like me that don't know what they're doing in the kitchen.
you gotta give something that's gonna give somebody props and might get them on Top Chef. I know I'm gonna get on Top Chef. It's looking like some menudo, but that's okay. This bitch has to boil. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is it supposed to look like that? And the answer is, I'm not sure.
Ask yourself that question.
Visually, this looks super appetizing. I would probably eat it like this. Would you? Let me know in the comments. This is like watching paint dry. I don't know how people can do this. For 30 minutes, let's hope this doesn't burn, people. I'm not sure if it isn't or not, but you know, I don't know how to cook. And I think I burned some of the rice.
Fabulous.
We're getting a simmer. So we're gonna let this bitch simmer for about 20 minutes. I didn't know that that was a timer for food. I thought it was a timer to cook in the microwave. So you learn something new every day, everybody. 20 minutes is a long time, so I don't want to keep you guys bored. So please enjoy this short video of my sister smacking herself in the face with a plastic flag. The link for that video will be in the description below. Food Network, sponsor me. So it has been about 12 minutes. Let's give it a taste test. I'm, for one, am hoping that I didn't burn anything, because if I did, then I'm gonna have to throw it away. The spices are there. The rice, though, Some of it's working, some of it's not working, but you know what's good? Frozen foods. Frozen foods are bae, and they solve 99.9% of digestive and health problems. Believe me, I should know. We're getting somewhere. The rice seems to be cooking much more faster. I chose the dish that takes the longest. At least this girl is simmering. But when she simmers, she doesn't simmer normally. She doesn't simmer like, you know, a regular dish should. She simmers like bombs are going off. Like fireworks, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's normal. The rice is cooking much faster. Yeah, much faster.
Oh, I think she's ready.
You know what? I am honestly proud of myself for doing this. It worked to a certain extent. I definitely think that I will be the next top chef. Gordon Ramsay, you know, is gonna quake. Bobby Flay is gonna be jealous.
Rachel Ray is gonna wish she was me.
And I'm so proud of the work that I did today. I want to thank Betty Crocker for creating Hamburger Helper. I want to thank printers for printing out the instructions on the back of boxes. I want to thank Jesus for never letting me down. I probably let him down when I do this, but you know what? It's okay. I'll repent for my sins. So there's one more ingredient. They are corn chips. They're basically Fritos, but Betty Crocker doesn't want to get sued by Frito-Lay, so we're just gonna call them corn chips. It's time for the big reveal. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. First glance, it may look like
Diarrhea?
but it's not gonna look like that. Oh, I probably messed it up. Let's eat it. I'm gonna get a bowl, and now we're going to serve ourselves some. Wish you guys could taste it, but in retrospect, I probably don't want you to taste it because you might go home with an empty stomach, or you might just have indigestion, or you might just go home with food poisoning, so I wouldn't want you to suffer through that, but I'll suffer through it for you. Good thing there wasn't any corn in here, because then it would have been even worse looking after it was done. Let me add some sodium killer, and
Diarrhea.
so this is another rarity for me, people. I'm sitting at my dining room table. I use my dining room table, but recently it's become a little bit of box holder, but I'm gonna use it more often.
Let's try this.
I am definitely scared for my life if you haven't, look. I'm gonna definitely try this and hope for the best. Wish my stomach luck, say a quick prayer. It's probably gonna be bad, but let's do it. Sorry, I didn't get an accurate taste the first time. Well, there you go. There's not really much more. I'm going to probably eat this bowl and then probably eat the rest that I made in that pot. Yeah, I didn't think this through. I thought this was gonna be bad, but it turned out... sorry if you thought that I was gonna fail today. I thought I was gonna fail myself, and I was looking forward to a much deserved failure, but I didn't fail. This is a rarity for me. I usually take L's on a daily, but it's okay. You know what? We take W's sometimes, and I'm perfectly fine with taking a W. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment below if you want me to do many more of these. This is probably gonna be the first and only one that I'm gonna do because we expected something completely different. I can't get over it. This is really good. Gordon Ramsay can suck my... See you guys next week. Bye.